I'm Jessica. We're here today at Beyond Braces. It is the first episode of Dr. Krish's infamous to be podcast. Hello, Dr. Krish.
How are you, Jess?
So good. So happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. It's such a pleasure. How's Plump?
So, for anyone who's thinking, what is Plump and what does that mean?
Plump is a popular brand in UAE now.
Of course. Plump is my business.
It's your baby.
It is my child, absolutely. Moved out here now for 2 years and alhamdulillah, it's going really, really well. Really well. I'm so happy. Business is thriving, working with a few different clinics at the moment.
Amazing.
And still maintaining things back home in the UK.
And the way you maintain the standards of Plump is something really amazing. I always look into it,
Of course, and it goes back to what you said about when you're in Dubai and you're around the best. Of course, it makes you want to be the best. And when you're working with different clinics of a particular standard,
True.
You have no choice but to offer that service.
Exactly.
So absolutely, I'd like to think that I've worked hard and I've worked with every different angle of the industry to know it well, and to be out here in Dubai and talking to people like yourself and working with these like established partners in the industry is, I'm very grateful.
You have any plans to expand?
Yes, there's always expansions for growth, but I suppose that will be a to be continued conversation.
Looking forward to it.
Of course. Thank you so much. You are too kind. Obviously, there's a lot going on at the moment. You've had a good year so far?
Yeah, fantastic. Ups and downs, challenges. Every day is a challenge. You need to face that.
Of course, more ups than downs though, right? Anything exciting happening at the moment?
At the moment, we are planning to expand our service. We are planning to start Do you want me to reveal that right now?
Oh,
I think it is better wait.
We'll put to be continued on that.
Yes, to be continued.
Okay, that's exciting.
Yeah, so we are all excited for that, and we are in the process of finishing it very soon.
Okay, nice. And was that always the goal with this?
No, it's just one part of it.
Okay.
The goals are definitely bigger and never-ending, I would say.
Okay.
We have future plans as well. Probably I can reveal a bit later.
Okay, understood. So you're hardworking, you're tired, you have some time for downtime, or is it just work at the moment?
We started the clinic 2 years ago. The first 1 year, I used to leave the clinic by 12 or 1 o'clock at night. Okay, so even if my staffs, they leave the clinic, but I'm still there, I complete my task, then only I make sure I leave the clinic. So a lot of hard work behind this. It's not easy, but it's my passion. I really enjoy doing each and everything what I do today.
Oh, that's so lovely to hear. And you created a beautiful clinic for yourself, and you have a wonderful team as well. They're an asset to you, and that's a reflection of you, I think.
As I said, we started the clinic 2 years ago, and before that, I was working in a space in a clinic. Okay. So let me talk a small story about the whole journey.
Okay.
When I was working in the small space in a clinic, by God's grace, I was doing pretty well than the clinic.
Okay.
So this guy, the owner of the clinic, offered me to be a working partner for his new branch.
Right.
So it was more like a working partner. So I wasn't so impressed with this particular offer. I asked myself, why should I be a working partner? Instead, I start my own brand where I can deliver the best quality results, do the best customer care to my patients, and implement my own ideas in that particular clinic. So I just told him, okay, fine. Unfortunately, I'm not interested, but it's such a wonderful opportunity to associate with him. He said, okay, fine. Then you need to leave this space in 2 months' time.
Oh, wow.
So he gave me a deadline of 60 days. I didn't have any other option. So that's when I asked my dad what I'm supposed to do. Should I come back home? I'm more than happy to be home. Or should I start my own? So the words he said really motivated me.
Okay.
He said, life only gives you one opportunity, and this is the chance, and you need to grab this opportunity. And I said, okay, fine, I'll give it a try. Then I started the challenge.
Okay.
I started looking for the space. Finally, we got a beautiful space in Latifa Towers and right across the Museum of Future. Then I got the best team in Dubai, the best DHA consultant, the fit-out contractor, well-experienced fit-out contractor. Then we started the work. Meanwhile, I was working in the space also for the 60 days.
Sure.
But you won't believe we completed the whole construction in just 49 days.
Oh, wow.
Just in 49 days, we completed the whole construction.
That's
And
incredible.
I started seeing my first patient from 50th day.
Wow.
But it was sleepless nights for
Yeah,
me.
I can imagine.
We complete the work probably at 5 o'clock in the morning. Then I had to drive back home. Some days I couldn't even drive back home. I was that tired.
Yeah.
I stopped in the middle of, I remember I stopped in the middle of the road. I slept for 15 minutes. Then I had to drive back.
And then you keep going.
A lot of challenges, but end of the day, it was completely worth it. And if I turn back, I can see a beautiful journey, how I started and where we are right now.
Yeah.
I'm using the word we. Where we are right now, it is because of my beautiful team around me.
Sure. And I can see the relationship you have with your team.
Yes.
And the culture that you have created here, even with your clients,
Yes,
right?
absolutely. My clients, they're more like my patients. So when I won this the Best Orthodontist Award, I told everyone, without my patients, I'm not here today.
Yeah, they're your family.
They're more like my family. So each patient, I always tell my team to consider our patients as our own family member. So what you do for your family is the same what you do for your patients. You know, just I will tell you something. Over a period of time, you start delivering result consistently, and you can't even imagine where your growth will go.
Sure.
So if each and every patient you treat like a family, I'm 100% sure you deliver your best. So if you keep delivering your best over a period of time, you're in a really high position.
And that's what sets you aside from other clinics here, because you can go for results, but to get you to stay and come back for
Exactly.
appointment after appointment,
Exactly.
they come back because of what you created.
My patients, sometimes they even contact me in the middle of the night.
For a chat.
Yeah. If they have any tooth pain, they say, okay, doctor, I have a patient called Mr. Paul. He's a pilot. The other night, he messaged me around 1 o'clock. Krish, I'm so sorry to disturb you. My wife is having severe tooth pain. Can I come tomorrow?
Oh, wow. And you will answer. That's the thing. You will
Of course,
answer.
it's a tooth pain. Tooth pain is one of the worst pains ever.
It is.
And we need to be compassionate. We need to understand what the other person is going through and be with them. That's the relationship what we create genuinely.
Yeah.
It's not fake.
Yeah.
It's genuinely over a period of time.
Absolutely. And
So-
I think you radiate that empathy. Absolutely.
That's very important, Jess. If you don't have empathy towards your patients, you're not a good doctor. That's what I believe. Money is always secondary. It comes and goes. But the relationship what you have with a person, that should be valued a lot.
And empathy, of course, is so important in the medical industry overall. Why
Exactly.
did you choose orthodontics?
I'm from a family of doctors. My dad is a doctor. My mom is a gynecologist.
Okay.
My brother is an orthopedician. My sister-in-law is a plastic surgeon. But I'm the only dentist.
Okay. Okay. And you're proud of that, of course.
Of course, I'm proud of it. Orthodontics, I would say it's one of the most beautiful fields in dentistry. It creates magic. And the transformation what we create once the treatment is done, that's something really amazing. So it changes the lifestyle of a person. And the impact is huge. When I was doing my dentistry, that's the time I was shadowing one of very famous orthodontist in India. I was working in his clinic after the internship time,
Okay.
just during the evenings. And he was really popular. And that time, which was in 2009, he was practicing Invisalign, he was practicing incognito braces, all modern technologies he was practicing there. And he was a visiting practitioner in Seychelles as well as Muscat. He really inspired me. The quality of practice what he had, I'm trying to do the same here, but it's just a bit of it what I'm doing. That particular time he was doing really amazing, and he inspired me with his work, the quality of practice, everything. So he is one of the main reasons why I'm an orthodontist today.
And there's been so many advancements, of course, in dentistry. Do you have a favorite treatment?
In dentistry, definitely orthodontics.
Okay. But in orthodontics then, so with what you do?
Every case or a patient's problems or malocclusion is different. There's no textbook approach to each problem. So for a skilled orthodontist, the orthodontist should be able to identify the patient's problem as soon as the patient walks inside the doctor's room, even before checking the mouth, the orthodontist should be able to identify the actual problem inside the mouth. So that's the quality of a skilled orthodontist. Okay. As I said, each problem is different. The treatment planning and the diagnosis is the key for any orthodontic treatment. We need to find out why this issue is happening. And if you're trying to figure out a solution for this issue, then you solve the whole problem.
Yeah, it's so interesting hearing you speak about it because, of course, I know nothing about the level of orthodontics that you do at all. And hearing the detail that you speak about it, it's like clearly you are an absolute expert at
I'm still trying, I would say.
But still learning, of course, and always wanting to grow in that way. Anyone that meets you, and I'm sure even people like listening and watching will be able to like feel that warm energy that you have and what you brought into Dubai and into Esthetik Studio. Why have you chosen that name?
Aesthetic is, as you know, beauty. The spelling is not E-A-E-S. It is E-S-T-H-E-T-I-K. This is a German word. That's something unique. I don't want something normal like what others are doing. And I didn't want a dental clinic, aesthetic dental clinic. No, no, not at all. I wanted it to be a studio, beauty studio or wellness studio. That was my concept when I started this particular brand. The very first step when I was thinking of starting this clinic, finding the right brand name. This brand name should have an impact. If you look at the Dr. Krish next to Esthetik Studio, it is actually handwritten one. So I contacted one company in the US and they made the handwritten Dr. Krish Naya. Next to that, we have the logo, the different dots, which represents like it can be a smile, it can be progress, it can be braces. So each and everything in that particular brand name matters. It has its own meaning.
Of course. And you're talking to a marketer. So more than anything, I enjoy hearing it. And it's so lovely to hear the thought and motivation behind it all because it's created into something so physical, from something as small as like your brand name and your logo to what it represents and embodies about you is it's very, very true.
And if you look at each and every tiles or the lights here, I personally went to the shop and selected, picked for each corner. We have something like aesthetic party. If you party, it's an aesthetic party. And we have a mirror over here, which is called aesthetic mirror. One of the best coffees in the world.
Oh, okay.
That is aesthetic coffee.
So through and through, 100%, everywhere, absolutely. At the moment, of course, you're busy, you're working hard. Why was Dubai the place to do this of all places? Because Dubai is busy for the aesthetics industry and the dental industry as well.
Dubai is one of the busiest cities in the world. I am in the busiest city. As we all know, in Dubai is really busy. The culture is really busy. It's more like a workaholic culture, I would say. I've been here for the past 8 years. I started my career in Dubai working for another dental clinic for almost 4 years. Then I moved to a space in a clinic and then I started my own clinic. So it was always progress. And Dubai has given me everything in life. To be very honest with you, what I am here today is just because of Dubai. This place is full of opportunities, I would say. Everyone who is, I would say, consistently delivering their best, they will have a very quick growth here. Undoubtedly. Try to deliver the best, always a consistent results. You will see the growth and you'll see the progress in life.
And what do you think about the dentistry at the moment out here? Are there too many dentists?
Not at all. There are very few. Probably around 3,000 clinics in the whole Dubai. So 3,000 clinics in the whole Dubai, you need to imagine the level of competition what we have. When we applied for this award, around 350 clinics applied for this. The level of competition is extremely high.
It is.
But again, it all depends on what you do for your patients.
Standards are high.
Standards are high. So when it comes to Esthetik Studio, I would say we focus more on the customer care, treat every patient like our own family member. There is a free pickup and drop off to any patients who ask for it. And probably that is, we are the only clinic who focus on the free pickup and drop off. So customer care is something extremely important. Anywhere in Dubai, if you go to a restaurant, you get the best service there. So patients here, they expect the best service. The association what we have with the patient is very personal. Customized care will be given to the patient. So anyone who is ready to deliver their best, trying to focus the customer care, I think success will be there for sure.
Sure. And I think Dubai is for sure the place to do that. Absolutely. When you're driven and you're hungry, there is so much inspiration around you here, I think.
Exactly.
It is fueled.
The leadership, you know how it is, right?
Yeah.
Sheikh Mohammed, his vision, the Dubai, right now where exactly it is placed, is just because of, I would say, Sheikh Mohammed.
Yeah.
And he is such an inspiration for each one of us.
And as a result, Dubai's been like a magnet almost, bringing the best from all over the world.
True.
So there's a lot of dentists moving out here, or maybe even studying at university. So what advice would you give to those people right now, looking at where you are now?
It's good for any dentist to be here, any professional to be here in Dubai, because Dubai is one of the best cities in the world. If you are in Dubai, you should be the best.
Yeah. Don't
try anything less than being the best. So if you are trying to be the best, this is a place for you.
No cutting corners.
Yeah.
Not at all. And of course, you live and breathe what you do, and it's very clear when speaking to you. But let's step outside of the practice. What is your ideal weekend? What are your hobbies? Who is the real Dr. Krish?
I love cars. Okay, so
we've all seen the car. We've all seen the whip.
I have a 911, so we have a club. So weekends we usually go for rides. Then I play a bit of golf. I love horse riding. I catch up with my friends. Try to do something. I'm more like an outdoor person.
Okay.
I don't like to be indoor.
Can't relate.
Yeah. So I'm a very active person because of that. Love being in the outdoor. Do some kind of a sport, pool or beach, or I would,
So you've achieved a number of awards very recently, actually. What inspired you to go for those? And do you have any more coming up that you want to go for?
The past couple of years, I've been thinking of applying for these awards. I just give it a try. I told my team, okay, just go for the genuine ones. There are genuine ones as well as you can pay and get awards as well. I'm completely against the paid awards. I asked my team to contact and find out who are the genuine ones. The Health magazine, that is one of the most prestigious magazines when it comes to healthcare.
And they conduct awards every year. We applied for this. We didn't know anything about it. We had to fulfill a lot of criteria.
Okay.
Even charity mattered a lot.
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know
But we don't talk about charity, but we do charity every month. We do it. That was also one of the criteria.
Okay, that's interesting.
And the standards what we follow here.
Yeah.
The sterilization protocol, the patient online booking system, and what we do for old age patients, our free pickup and drop off, everything mattered a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't expect this award, but I just wanted to give a shot. But by God's grace, it's there.
And when that moment came and you found out that you had won it, with everything that you've worked for, what did that mean to you in that moment? How did it feel?
We won the award and the clinic is in a very high position today. It's not just because of just Dr. Krish, because of the whole team.
Yeah.
So we work as a whole team and it means a lot to me. Their hard work, their dedication to the clinic, they consider this as their own clinic. As we consider our patients as our own family, each and every member of our team consider this as their own clinic. So that is something which I am very particular about. Everyone should be in the same page to take the organization to the next step.
And it was an award for your whole team, right?
It is an award for you. If you check the videos, you can actually see. I took my whole team there and we just celebrated.
Yeah, as you should, as you deserve.
Yes. And the other award was Orthodontist of the Year. That was again a very prestigious award.
Yeah.
I'm really fortunate to receive these two awards. Personally, it matters a lot to me. It actually shows where we are positioned today, what we deliver to our patients, the quality of service, what we do when we have so much of competition around us.
Sure.
As I said, we have around 3,000 clinics just in Dubai, and being the best in the UAE, ranked as the best in the UAE, it matters a lot.
And are you going for any more? Are you going to have a wall in reception of just awards?
I don't know. I don't go for awards. Every success which comes our way, that's it. We accept it. If you go for money, if you go for awards, if you go for fame, I don't think we will reach anywhere. As I said, if you are able to deliver your best consistently, all this follows you.
Absolutely. Well, it has been an absolute pleasure. I've been so grateful to speak to you today and genuinely learn more about the clinic and what you've achieved and just you as an individual as well.
Thanks so much, Jess. Such a pleasure being with you. It was more like a very casual talk between us, all right?
I'm sure there will be so much more coming up on the Beyond Braces podcast, so stay tuned for more.